Saturday, Connect fam, bringing the heat with today's hottest women in business and female entrepreneurs. I'm your girl Stitches here with my co-host Sandy Glant. Happy Saturday, Sunday!
Hello. Happy Saturday. That's right, Stitch. And today we are even sprinkling in a male guest, a heavy hitter in the music industry. So you don't want to miss that.
Of course, but first, fall fashion is on the rise. And of course, the weather is getting a little cooler. If you're from Florida, like 73-degree weather is super cold for us right now. And if you've been keeping up with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you probably been seeing like some of this swooning over the season, 14 reunions, gowns, the ladies like just bedazzled and looking fabulous. Yes?
Ooh, I love it. I love me a good gown. For many of you, fall means galas and formal events. I know I've got a few coming up that I'm super excited about. And our next guest can create the dress of your dreams. Help us welcome to the show, Nneka Alexander. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. We're so excited to have you here. Your gowns are absolutely gorgeous. We can see a few right behind you that I'm just in awe of. So tell us a little bit about how you kicked off this career as an atelier.
Absolutely. So, basically all of my life, I've always been into fashion. But in 2014, my twin sister was getting married. And this was in August of 2014. And I was 6 months postpartum. And she was like, can you make my dress for me? I was like, absolutely not. I'm not going to do anything. I just had my first child and I'm still recovering from that birth because I had a big baby. And she was like, okay. And so we're Nigerians. We're from the African culture. And in the African culture, the Nigerian culture, your parents had the buck stops with your parents. Whatever your parents tell you to do, you must do it. No questions asked, no rebuttals. So she tells my parents, oh, Nneka doesn't want to make my dress for me. And they were like, say no more. So they give me a call. You're making your twin sister's dress, and the dress needs to be ready, and she can pick whatever she wants, and you're going to make it. And I was like, yeah, Captain, I will sure. I'll make it. So I made her wedding dress, made her bridesmaids dresses, which she didn't tell me she was having 10 bridesmaids. And her wedding went viral. It was all over social media. And believe it or not, that's how the start of my business came. Everybody wanted a custom dress because custom dresses were not popular in 2014.
Well, I think that proves parents know best. So
absolutely.
I was gonna say, sister, shame on you, but
she was the start of something great.
And I know ladies love dressing very beautifully. Evening time for evening events, and even here in Miami, really going everywhere. We like to dress up.
Absolutely.
Can you give us just a glimpse into your couture process, please?
Oh, wow. So I get this question asked all the time. And I will tell you, not one bride is the same. So our process is ever evolving because we have to tailor it to the bride and to the client that comes our way. So for example, we usually start off with a phone consultation with me. So that's easy to schedule from our website. Schedule one on a day and time that's convenient for you because my calendar is always updated on my website. Okay. So once my team and I have come up with several sketches, we drop it in Google Drive and we let the bride know, hey, we've updated your sketches in there. She sits down with her team and then they take a look at all the sketches. They pick and choose elements from the different sketches. And then we combine them into one design that will be her final design. When she approves that, we call her in for her measurements. If she's local, if she's not local, measurements will be taken virtually via a video call like I'm having with you all. During production, we send her pictures and videos of how the dress is coming along. She okays it. We continue on. And when the dress is ready, it's time for your fitting.
I want to get married just so I could be a part of your process. Hello?
I love it. I love absolutely to process it because it makes everything so much easier for you, for the bride.
Correct.
Like, wedding is hard enough, and then put all of the wedding stuff on top of it, and it's like you just want a streamlined process for someone who really knows and is a professional, and that's why you pay to have those
Absolutely.
systems and strategy and what you're doing for your bride. So I love this. And you're making it's what it seems like effortless for them. Well, because of social media, you're now working behind the scenes with so many celebrities and influencers. So I have a two-part question for you. Number one, how did you get into such high profile clientele? And then number two, what tips do you have for those trying to break into that network of clients?
Sure. I would say, well, the first thing that always everybody has their one thing that they, pivot to or they run to that keeps them sane. And for me, that's my faith in God. Whatever goals I have, I want to accomplish, I lay them down, I pray about them. And then after I pray about them, I take action. And I started scaling up my gowns to be more luxurious, more beaded, more detailed, and I was able to attract their attention, and they started reaching out to me as my gowns became more popular, more luxurious. They started reaching out to me.
I love that. Deserves a yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, she's got it.
And I know my ears are burning because I know our Connect fam wants to know how they can purchase or even get connected with you. But I want to ask you this question for a bride or somebody that may be watching right now and in that process of trying to find the perfect dress or maybe wanting to connect with you. What is one advice that you would give to a soon to be bride looking for that dress?
Sure. Don't stress. Don't stress. I was a bride 13 years ago, and I understand the tremendous amount of stress. Before you even start shopping for a gown, you're already stressed out because there are a plethora of options out there. And with either option, just think about, okay, what is my taste? Am I more of a luxurious bride or am I more of a classy bride? And then find out those either bridal stores or custom designers that fit into whatever your style and taste is. But don't stress it.
Don't stress. But if you're looking for custom dresses, how can they connect with you? Because that's where they're going.
Absolutely. Very easy. So my team can be reached in several ways. So I think the easiest way is on Instagram, Brides by Nona, send us a DM, or you can just send us a short email on our website, bridesbynona.com. Once we get your email or your DM, we'll respond within 24 to 48 hours and we'll get the process rolling.
Such a great conversation for all the brides that are looking for their custom gowns. So they'll be sure to reach out to you and get that call scheduled. So get excited. Nneka is staying around. She'll be back at the end of the show to talk hot topics with us. So stay close. But coming up, from fashion to culture, our next guest has produced some of your favorite songs for John Legend, Miguel, and Neo, just to name a few. He's sharing his experience in the industry and talking all about his new single, Casamigos, next.